Hi everyone, welcome back once again, and in this video I will show you how you can reuse your beach dress or you can upcycle it. So this is how it looks like, and I'm gonna transform that dress into this dress, and I will be recreating the dress for my niece, and the fabric is really beautiful. My sister wore it just once or maybe twice, but she didn't like the way it looks like from the upper portion. So the fabric is really nice. It's very stretchy and soft fabric. The size is small, so I don't have to do a lot of modifications, but I will show you what I will be doing for this. So first thing first is I will pick up all the thread around the chest area, and I will show you how you can reuse this fabric. You don't have to waste any of this. So let's focus on dress, and then I'll show you what I'll be doing next. So all you can do is take your existing top and use measurements for that, but use that shirt as a guideline, I mean, or you can make this kind of pattern and put it aside if you sew your dresses more often. So for me, I whatever is my daughter's closet or in my closet is mostly what I sew. That's what they wear them. It's like 90% of it. So that's why I made this pattern and put it aside. I'll show you if you want me to, if you guys want me, how you can create this pattern. Please do let me know in the comments, so I will make another video. And here what I'm doing is marking up until the waistline, because after the waistline I'll be just flaring out whatever the fabric, I'll take it. So as you can see, this is the flare, and I'll just use the long ruler or the foot scale, you can see. If you don't have that, don't worry, you can place your inches tape and just make a straight line. Alright, after marking it, I'm just gonna add a seam allowance, and I will be cutting everything. I always mention that you have to make a reference line at the top, so it will even out your fabric. So after cutting the excess fabric, I'll just cut the measurement. I'll just cut on the measurements. Just double check everything that you are cutting on the seam allowance line, not on the stitching line. For these kind of dress, half inches is more than enough for seam allowance, and because I'll be sewing on a serger, so whatever the excess fabric is, I'll cut it at the end. Okay, for the neckline, what I did, I took 2.5 inches for the width and 2.5 inches for the depth. And for the back, you can take a half inches less for the depth. And if you want to insert zipper or anything, make sure you leave space for that. Okay, so I pin on the marking, I pin on the marking, and then I transfer the stitching mark on the other side, and then I join the shoulders. Alright, so now after joining the shoulders, I'll show you how to cut the sleeves. These are the old sleeves I had it for my dress, and I basically like to reuse or repurpose most of my things. So this was cut and I didn't wear that dress, so I just took off the sleeves from that dress and using it for this one. Alright, so mark the length of your sleeves and then put the armhole area on top, and then mark for the sleeves marking. Make sure you add 1/2 inch seam allowance for stitching and 1 inch for hemming. Mark in the middle so you have a middle point. After that, mark for the fittings. You can mark it right now or you can mark it later on. So I'll be doing later on. Start pinning from the middle and go all around and then sew it. Alright, now I finished stitching the sleeves and then I will be marking for the fittings. So 4 inches I'll be taking for the fittings at the front, and I'll just join my mark with the chest mark. Sew all around it. Here on the waistline I'll be adding a belt. It's good to add belt on kids dresses. My niece is just 7 years old, so to give more fitted look, and they like bows. She likes bows, so that's why I added the ribbon so she has a bow at the back. Alright, after fittings I am going to decorate a little bit, so I'm gonna make flowers, and there is not a specific thing you have to have. It's just the leftover jersey fabric I have, so I'll be using that. And if you want to create beautiful flowers, there are so many tutorials on YouTube, so you can watch those. I'll be making the quick ones. So these are my garment was ready within 20 minutes, including everything, so stitching, cutting, and making flowers. So this is how I made a square, and then I'll cut it. So there is no specific measurement I did, so you whatever the fabric I had, I just start cutting using, some are bigger pieces, some are small pieces, so there's no specific no specific I would say measurement. So yeah, I fold it like this. It's like a triangle. I fold it like 3 times, and then I will just cut it like this in a round shape. My flowers aren't perfect in shape because I didn't want to have it perfect shape. The reason why I didn't want to have a perfect shape is because it's a jersey fabric, and it's just it doesn't have a lot of fraying or any fraying. If you're using different fabric, then you have to worry a little bit about it. So anyways, I'll just cut it in the middle, and this is how I overlap it. And then I will use a glue gun to join the corners, and this is how I already made one. this is how it looks like. And in the middle you can use beads, you can use sequins, you can use decorative flowers like I did. I use the felt flowers, or you can use these kind of sequins, whatever you like. It's on your taste. Okay, so this is how I will do it. Make sure you don't have a kid around you when you're working with this hot glue. My daughter, she is with me, and I am trying to ask her to move her hand, but alright, so she is taking over, so I decided her to do her thing for a while, and I kept my glue gun and everything aside. See? She's crazy. Sorry about the mess. And that's about it for this video. Alright guys, so this is the final transformation, and I finished the neckline. The hemming was already done, so all I have to do is finish the neckline, and this is how beautiful the flowers look. And this is the back of the dress. And I'm sorry for the messy bow right now, but I'm not sure I'll be able to take the pictures, so that's why I'll just show you here. And thank you so much once again for stopping by and watching my video. You all take a good care of yourself. If you see anything, please hashtag #StyloBlender. Take care. God bless you all. Bye now.